Boom. All right, let's go, Bourbon Quest. We got this. Welcome back to Mash Madness. Heck yeah. So, we already got one member to the Final Four from yesterday, Bullet Blender Select. And tonight we're in the West Division. And we're going to advance another bottle on to the Final Four. So, this is still the Elite Eight. Winner moves on to the Final Four. Loser goes home. Heck yeah. Remember, stay hydrated, my friends. Alright, let's go ahead and introduce the bottles for today's matchup. We have, oh shoot, Smoke Wagon, Rare and Limited, Black Coin, hell yeah, going up against the Horsey bottle, Blanton's, the original single barrel. Whew. Alright, so remember, again, I want to say thank you for all those that have subscribed. It's been great, and for all your comments. It's fantastic. But if you haven't done so, go ahead and do me and the channel a favor. It takes 2 seconds, doesn't cost a dime. Just hit that subscribe button. That helps the channel up as we try and ramp those subscriptions up. I don't think we're going to meet our goal by the end of this, but who knows. Now that we're getting down to the finals, maybe more people will jump on board. So don't be shy. Hit that subscribe button and then do yourself a favor and ring that bell. That way you're notified each and every time a new video comes up here on Bourbon Quest. Smash that like button, yo. That helps the YouTube algorithms. Feel free to leave a comment. Who do you think's going to win tonight? Is it going to be Smoke Wagon or the Horsey bottle, Blanton's? We'll have to find out. So let's talk a little bit about the particulars. This is Black Coin. There was 1,649 bottles of this, and I got bottle number 1024. It is Smoke Wagon Rare and Limited Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Las Vegas. 56% is 9-year-old, 13% is 6-year-old, 13% is 7-year-old, and the 18% is 5-year-old. Coming in at 114.41 proof. So, Rare and Limited, we needed a way to experiment with blends, release outstanding single barrels, and not be confined by the price or consistent flavor profiles of our core expressions. Rare and Limited was created to showcase distinguished blends and single barrels. So there's a blue coin, which is single vintage blend, red coin, which is single barrel, gold coin, which is proof down vintage blend, and then the black coin, uncut vintage blend. Hell yeah. And then of course you got the old Horsey bottle, Blanton's, the original single barrel bourbon. I guess I should read that. Anyways, this one is dumped on March 26th of 2021 from barrel number 386, warehouse age, Rick number 27, 93 proof. The finest bourbon in the world comes from a single barrel, never blended with a whiskey from any other barrel. Bourbon's peak maturity varies from barrel to barrel, and only a master distiller can determine the exact moment the whiskey has been aged to perfection and deemed worthy of the Blanton's label, which means no barrel of Blanton's is ready until it's truly ready. Colonel Albert B. Blanton's time-honored tradition lives on today through the handful of barrels from the center of warehouse age that are selected to become Blanton's single barrel bourbon. This sour mash bourbon whiskey has body, bouquet, and character unrivaled by any other. This is the original single barrel bourbon whiskey. Hell yeah. Alright, Horsey bottle. Let's see what you got. Alright, before we get into the whiskeys, just want to remind you, don't pay attention to which glass is behind or near which bottle. We obviously know it's one of the two, but which, do not know, because they've been mingled, arranged, swapped, and I'm using a very high-tech sophisticated, dangerous, proprietary, patent-pending method approved by NASA. Which means that's a bunch of bullshit, but I don't know which is which. That's all. Alright, so again, don't pay attention. God knows I don't. But we're going to dive into the whiskey and pick a winner. So, whiskey number 1. Definitely get caramel, vanilla, butterscotch. Nice proof point on it. Not overpowering. Classic bourbon notes. Butterscotch, vanilla, caramel. A little bit of black pepper and spice. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, rich caramel, vanilla, butterscotch. Very nice bourbon. I wouldn't say it's overly complex or unique, just a damn good bourbon. Stay hydrated, my friends. Alright, let's go in for a second sip. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, definitely get that butterscotch, caramel, vanilla, yada yada yada. Good proof point, not overpowering, wonderful flavor, not overly complex or unique. I mean, it is what it is. Alright, let's cleanse the palate and go into bourbon number 2. Yeah, you definitely get richer milk chocolate, little rye spice, black pepper, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, caramel. A little bit higher on the proof point on the nose. A lot more complexity. That is delicious on the nose. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, it's like rich, and it's like a mixture between dark and milk chocolate, not overpowering on either one. Definitely get that hug, that burn, but in a very good way. Caramel, vanilla, a little bit of spice on that as well. Man, that chocolate comes through. Good mixture between milk and dark chocolate. Let's have a second sip of this bad boy. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, rich chocolate. Definitely get some butterscotch, cinnamon, rye. That good mixture between milk and dark chocolate. That's freaking fantastic. Whew. Alright, let's run it back. Alright. Yeah, the nose is super on this. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Now I get more of some butterscotch along with that milk and dark chocolate mixture, vanilla, caramel, a little bit of black pepper and nutmeg. Delicious. Whew. Yeah, this is much more subtle on the nose, just your typical vanilla, caramel, butterscotch. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. I mean, totally crushable. Just You get that vanilla, caramel, butterscotch, blah, blah, blah. And I don't mean to say that in a bad way. I mean, when you drink as much bourbon as I do, you start to become immune to some of those flavors. And I don't, because I love it. I mean, it's crushable, it's good, it's a great sipper. I just would say it's not overly complex, not overly thrilling or memorable, but a damn good bourbon. We'll cleanse the palate and run it back one more time, but I don't think it's close. Alright. One more time through, and then we'll advance another bottle to the final four, cutting down the nets. Haha, it's got a net on it, the Blanton's does. Yeah, vanilla, caramel, butterscotch, creamy. Great proof point, totally crushable, enjoyable, not overly complex, not overpowering. Very good bottle. I just don't think it's gonna overtake whiskey number 2. The nose is so good on that. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, definitely. The second one is the winner. Which one do you think it is, Bourbon Quest? Do you have an idea? Do you have a clue? I have an idea, but I have no clue. Because, again, I don't know which is which. But the winner is this. We'll be moving on to the final four. And your winner goes to... Bum, 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 bum. Oh, shoot. The winner is... Smoke Wagon. Rare and limited. Hell yeah. That's some damn good shit. I really wasn't that overly impressed with it. On the neck, I mean, it was good, but I didn't know if it was really that much better than your traditional Smoke Wagon uncut, unfiltered, which I absolutely love. You should go back and check out those videos. They got pretty sexual in the description one time, so I'm just saying. I love the uncut, unfiltered, but this is damn good. It's really gotten better as it's opened up. So, for all you crazy, horsey topper bottle lovers, Blanton's, hate to tell you, but Blanton's goes down. Loses out to the Elite 8. But, listen. I've said it once, I said it twice, I've probably said it a million times. I love Blanton's. I have plenty on the shelf. Always gonna have one on the shelf. And it's a good bourbon at MSRP. But if you're paying more than, unless you don't have one, okay, I will grant you to pay up to $100 for it. MSRP should be, gosh, it's gotten, I mean, everything's going up now with inflation and gas prices and blah, blah, blah. But realistically, I would say MSRP should be somewhere around $70. It used to be about $60. It's gone up. So I'm okay at $70. And if you don't own a bottle, pay up to $100. Do not pay $1 more. Honestly, it's good bourbon. I love it. But it really probably should be like $60. Honestly. But MSRP is like 70, so fine. And if you don't own one, yeah, I'd pay up to 100. But people that want to charge, 120, 150, 200, and even above, that's insane. It's not that good. It's a decent bourbon. It's I won't say it's not good. It's very good. But it's not exceptional. It has your classic notes, your classic flavors. It's a damn good bourbon. I love Blanton's and Buffalo Trace, but the hype has jumped the shark, alright? Or in this case, jumped the horse. But no. But congratulations to Smoke Wagon, rare and limited. Granted, I know this is a very hard bottle to get, but I've said before, I mean, get you an uncut, unfiltered. Those are not necessarily, sitting on the shelf, but they're a little bit easier to find than one of these, black coin rare and limiteds, which I'm glad I got one. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, it's in the final four, so obviously it's got a shot. Hey, but I will give it up to Blanton's. I mean, I think making it to the Elite Eight is a great accomplishment for, if you're a decent bourbon hunter, you've got to bottle this. Come on. And hopefully you didn't overpay for it. Like I said, you should pay $70. I'm okay with you paying up. Listen, this is just my opinion. You pay whatever you want. If you want to pay $1,000 for it, it's your money. I don't give a shit. I'm just telling you, I wouldn't pay more than $100 for a bottle of Blanton's if I had none in my inventory. But I mean, I've got like I think 5 in my inventory right now, so I ain't paying no freaking $100 for one. I'll pay 70. I'll pay 80. I ain't paying more than 80 in today's market. Now, granted, 6 months, a year from now, things may change, but it's a damn good bourbon. It's a classic bourbon. It's great, but it's not a world beater. I'm telling you. But cheers, Bourbon Quest. It's good, especially at 93 proof. All right, we're about to wrap this up. Stay hydrated, my friends. Congratulations, Smoke Wagon. You're on to the final four. That means that Buffalo Trace has only got one shot left for a bourbon to make it to the final four, and that's Stag Jr. That's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be Stag Jr. against Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof. That's going to be a damn good matchup. We'll see. I mean, I know Buffalo Trace is, hedging their bets, wanting the Stag to move on because their last bottle left. But we already have. We're still in the Elite Eight. We've advanced now 2 bottles. Yesterday was Bullet Blender Select, and then today, moving on to the final four, is Smoke Wagon, rare and limited. Good job, Blantons. Don't be ashamed. We're gonna have another sip of the old Smoke Wagon. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. And that's another thing. Yes, I do have 5 bottles of Blanton's sitting back there. I also have about 3 or 4 that are killed on the shelf, and if you've been watching Bourbon Quest, you know my journey's only a little over 2 years old. So, but the one thing we do is we drink them. We pop them. We don't watch them. Who's that? That's Dan. Was it Dandy Dan? Sorry, Dan. I'll get your channel right in a minute. But anyways, or whoever it is. But anyways, the other bourbon channel is Pop 'em, Don't Watch 'em. Drink this shit. I drink as much as I possibly can. I do have like 565 bottles or something, so it's hard to get around to all of them. But we don't watch them. We pop them and we drink them. So since Blanton's is gone, we'll have another pour of it, because it is a damn good bourbon. It's just overhyped. And then we're gonna go smoke a cigar, enjoy a wonderful early spring day, and cheers, Bourbon Quest. May you have a Blanton in your glass. And if you get a Smoke Wagon black coin rare and limited, pick that bad boy up. I don't even know what it cost. Honestly, I had no idea. I know I paid MSRP, but I don't know if that was 100 bucks, 150. It might even been 200. But I know I only paid MSRP. I did not pay anything over. But I honestly don't recall what it was. I would guess it was probably like between 130 and 150, but I really have no clue. And it's worth it. I mean, I don't think I paid 200. If I did, that's what MSRP is. But let me know. I forget. I can go back. I keep a journal and receipts of every whiskey I buy, so I can find it out. But that's not for today. Today is for going from the Elite 8 to the Final 4. Once again, congratulations, Smoke Wagon. Sorry, Blantons, but you're still good. Overhyped, but good. Alright, we need to wrap this shit up. So, I just want to say in closing, as always, my wish for you is that all your bourbon quest dreams come true. Haha! See you next time. Oh shoot, we got 2 more to go. We're halfway to the Final 4. That's exciting.